tough cover. This guy knows he can make. Threes. Now you get inside the lane and look out.
Pass to Wilson. Takes a three. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
This guy is such a gifted offensive player. Jason Tatum, tough to handle off the dribble drive.
It's Martin on the wing. Outside Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. Launches a three. Drops in the three. He's got 6.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
White against Martin. And here's Brown for 3. Fires in the triple.
Jaylen Brown with the immediate answer from three-point territory. Yes, sir.
Lets the 3 fly. Claxton can't get it to go. Celtics trail by 7. Brown scanning the floor. Inside. Here's Porzingis. Brooklyn pulls it in. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
They had a lot of breaks go their way in that game, and hey, they cashed in when they could.
Well, you have to capitalize when your opponent has miscues, and give this team some credit. Every time that opponent turned it over, they capitalized.
And put it on a platter. Holiday serving it up for his teammate.
Right side Schroeder from behind the arc. And the three-pointer goes. And the Nets lead by 8.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants to review the game plan. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks. Well, the Celtics won their 18th championship in 2024, the most of any franchise in the NBA, and with multiple extensions this summer, securing their core moving forward, Boston has made huge financial commitments to compete for championships every single year.
Not a team to be taken lightly. All right, Shams, thank you for the report. So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Ben Simmons is checked in for Claxton. Watford comes in for Wilson. Johnson, he's checked in for Johnson. And Milton subbed in for Schroeder. So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Cornette's checked in for Porzingis. Horford comes in for Jason Tatum. Hauser, he's checked in for White. And Pritchard is subbed in for Holiday. Martin outside. Left side, Simmons. 6 on the shot clock. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And they've got the D reeling. A full three-point attack right off the tip.
To the paint. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Jaylen Brown is playing with so much confidence. He said, quote, "I feel like I'm a different player. My body has changed. Athletically, I'm entering my prime. I'm more aware on defense and offense. I feel like on both sides of the ball, I'm playing the best basketball of my life."
Well, it shows, Allie, for sure. Left side, Simmons. Three-pointer. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Now Brown. He had 28 points in the win against Detroit. There's the triple. The shot misses. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Milton finds Simmons. And 1:01 left in the first. And the Nets, another three.
Woo, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
Here's Pritchard. He's coming off a 19-point game against Detroit. He's good. Kornet's got 6 points.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
And out of bounds, the Celtics will take it. Boston making a switch here.
Jason Tatum, Shire.
Celtics trail by 14. To the left side wing. Hauser. And it's all from three-point range.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Left side Simmons. This one for three. And the Nets, another three.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Pass to Tatum. Horford for three. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got 3 assists now in this one.
I'd say a veteran shot right there. Al Horford immediately answering back with a 3 of his own. Go ahead, big fella.
Simmons, no good. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Nets pretty much in control here.
They're getting a big contribution from the bench already.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs, and credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
They've got Dorian Finney-Smith. Williams is out there with Shake Milton. Then it's Ben Simmons, and it's Wilson in at the small forward. So that's the Nets 5. Pass to Simmons. The 3 ball. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Ben Simmons, a guy who combines size and skill, and he's percolating.
Outside Tatum. To the middle. Here's Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Horford against Simmons. From deep. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
Woo! This guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
And here's Horford for 3. Williams grabs the board.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Outside Simmons. The 3 is up. And how about that? 8 for 9 now.
His production from range has been nothing short of astounding.
Here's Pritchard, covered by Milton. To the inside. Banked it in off the glass. Horford's got 7 points in the game.
Nice work from the veteran big man, Al Horford, getting things done inside.
From deep, here's Simmons. Counted from distance.
He's dropping the 3 ball with incredible consistency. What a barrage here in the first half.
Pass to Hauser. Here's Springer. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And it's Brooklyn ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Outside Finney-Smith from the arc. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for the Celtics. From the line, Ben Simmons grabs the board.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Here's Wilson. Off the mark there with a 3. The Celtics have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. On the wing, Tatum. Pass to Hauser. Lets it go from deep. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Williams on the wing. He's averaging.
Streets. The streets.
Billionaire.
Come on. Boy, you know I had to dip, set my wrist. This that Pelly in the wintertime with that bird, with that chicken. Chillin' with the camera on and jewels on and that chain on, just glisten. We be on straight bars like Jim. That's a gym, just listen. Y'all was trying to keep up with the Jones. I was trying to keep up with my phone. Talk a little out before they burn around steady. I was just burning out, but I was learning how to stretch it like a finger fold. Never been played cause of some same that was at these other. See, I was respecting the hustlers. Y'all be respecting it. I be with shakers and movers. Counting my blessings cause one day you lose it. I was respecting the hustlers.
The starting lineup for the visiting.
Shams for the Bulls. The overall approach has seemed to be steady as she goes. Stay in our lane. Business as usual. But do you think that'll continue?
And business has been good, Kevin. One of the best attendance rates in the league. But listen, this is a Bulls organization that has to figure out its right direction and see how they can continue to build and find a way to build from the ground up and reach new heights, whether it is going a more rebuilding route, more in the middle route, versus going and really taking big swings. I think this is an organization that is very much trying to find their direction.
Oh, you're kind of setting the table. What could happen with this team? Good stuff. Look at Cleveland starting group. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. And it's Okoro into the 3 spot.
What an elite athlete Mobley is, getting off the ground effortlessly for the throwdown.
Levine kicks to Giddey. Back to Levine. On the wing, Giddey. Just 5 to shoot. The tray. And the Bulls get it back. Outside, Levine. On the wing, Dosunmu. And that comes off the assist by Levine. Dosunmu's got 6.
They've come out strong, 3 of their first 4 to start the game.
And Okoro throws it down.
Just such nice vision from Garland there. Part of his role is finding new ways to involve his teammates.
Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Here's Giddey. And the Bulls, another 3.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Out to the right wing. The wide-open look here for Garland. Rebounded by Vucevic.
I guess even he has took this one of those once in a while.
Here's White. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. The drive by Mitchell. And then jammed down as he goes right over Nikola Vucevic.
Oh, he's had that move saved up for a minute. You could tell with that smile on his face, Mitchell making the most of that opportunity.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. For 3, Levine. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And you look at the way the league is moving now, Shams, are there less big trades than when you started or more?
Perhaps a little bit less, but listen, the league is trying to keep parity in this league and allow teams to be able to keep their homegrown stars. There's always going to be plenty of interest, and that level of interest, not only from players from competing teams, but fans' interest, it's never been higher.
And there's never any hesitancy, right? If a team feels they can get better for whatever reason and however they do it, I don't think there's any hesitancy to pull in the trigger.
Particularly when you're on the cusp of potentially winning a championship or competing, whether it's competing for the playoffs, competing for a title, and you can make one move that takes you from point A to point B. Teams and general managers want to do it.
Well said.
And Levine takes a lot of threes for this very reason. Such an effective shooter.
Mitchell outside. Vucevic against Allen. Back to Mitchell. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. A new lineup here for the Bulls. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Taking a look at Cleveland. A terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot, but it's a long season, as we all know. And, of course, the Bulls. Well, a few spots down the ladder right now.
And when I look at Chicago, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
And you have to wonder if this roster can get to that next level. They have talent, but if it doesn't come together, they might have to shake it up.
And here is Mitchell following Lonzo Ball's three. Count it. Ball's got 5 points so far.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
The three from Garland. Traps in the tray. Shams, we know you grew up in Chicago. I'm assuming you grew up a Bulls fan. Who didn't? And you had to have a favorite player growing up with those terrific teams.
I was a big-time fan of hoops in general. Definitely someone for me was Kobe Bryant. That's someone, wasn't a Bulls player. We almost got him one year, but that was someone I grew up watching. Did you have a favorite team or player growing up?
Well, I love Kobe. I called every season of LeBron and every season of Kobe Bryant. And Bryant actually did stuff for 2K. As you know, not too long ago, before his passing, we sat down for a couple hours. But I hate to rank them because Kobe, Jordan, and LeBron are all right there at the very, very top. Hard to beat Jordan, right?
Very hard to beat Jordan. Obviously, the GOAT, the greatest of all time. Kobe, for me, watching growing up, that was the closest thing that I had.
Now Terry, following the three-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. Here's Liddell. He has yet to score. Over Allen. Another one falls to Chicago.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
The Cavaliers with another miss. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. Ball from long range. Another three for Chicago.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the three.
Nailed from three-point land. Okoro's got 5 points so far.
Rico, come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
Now on the court, your Hawks squad. Get loud and let them hear you. Our loudest fans are here.
And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Vucevic checked in for Smith. Buzelis comes in for Terry. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Horton Tucker. And Josh Giddey subbed in for Lonzo Ball. LeVert's checked in for Cleveland.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
So the Bulls, the last game, a win against the Spurs. Well, we can all agree nothing better than the atmosphere of an NBA game. So, Shams, I know it's hard to pick one. But is there a best crowd, a best atmosphere in the NBA that you've come across that you really appreciate?
The Warriors fans, I feel, even at their peak, they bring a different level of aura, of enthusiasm. Kevin, you've been to more arenas than I have and more celebrated times as well at different points. What's your favorite, what's your best NBA arena atmosphere?
When that New York crowd is popping, that arena is second to none, man. It is sizzling. Like you, I love knowledgeable fans, right? They know the calls, they know the officials, They know the strategies. They know what a player can and cannot do. That, to me, is the best part about going in some of these arenas and feeling that the players, have made it to a point where the fans know exactly what they can and cannot do. Knowledgeable fans.
I'll take your word for it, but that just means I have to get out to a Knicks game.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck, the breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you. Now, Buzelis, after the missed three from Evan Mobley. Here's Liddell. 8 points for him. From downtown, another three for Chicago.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Adept at fending off aggressive coverage. Mobley already looking like a vet out there.
Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Now Vucevic. And here is Dosunmu. Turns in an outstanding game against San Antonio.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And the influx of international players continues to just fill these rosters in the NBA. And Shams, it has truly become a global league.
It's truly a beautiful thing, right, Kevin? We want sports to bring people together, to really galvanize communities, no matter your ethnicity, no matter your gender, anything. And now I really feel we're breaking down a lot of barriers in the world.
I think three of the top 5-6 players, we got Doncic. We've got Porzingis, of course, who is such a nice player, but Antetokounmpo and Jokic. I mean, the names go on of key contributors to winning teams.
You have to make a case that the world team against the U.S. team, if they were ever stacked against each other, that would be a heck of a game.
Well, you and I would pay for the ticket, wouldn't we? I would pay to watch that.
I'm willing and able to pay immediately, Kevin. Sign me up. When are we going?
Their third three-pointer in a row.
The Cavaliers trail by 20. Pass to LeVert. Inside. Here's Allen. And Allen slams it in.
Easy for the big man Allen to get up and throw it down.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Buzelis with the ball. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. 1:53 left to play in the first quarter. And it's Allen slamming it down.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
Dosunmu, the pass to Vucevic. Here's Buzelis. LeVert defending. From past the arc. Cavaliers with the rebound. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good in that one.
It just seems like the defense wasn't interested. They got away with one.
Pass to Buzelis. For three. Good on the triple. Buzelis has got 6.
How about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
LeVert with a wide open look. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got his 7th assist here tonight.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Not only a terrible shot, but also at the worst possible time. That's just not good.
Giddey, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 14. Garland surveying the D, and Allen slams it in.
When you combine his length and leaping ability, Allen is a ridiculous lob threat.
The half-court bomb falls off target.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
Garland kicks to Mitchell. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. To the left side wing. Here's Bruce Ellis. Hits the three-point bomb. 9 points in the game so far.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
And so it's Chicago. Their lead at 15 going into the break. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We'll get right back to the action when we return.